Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today's gist is on Toyin Abraham, who has proven herself over and over again why she is called world best. We all know that Toyin and her Toyin Titans fans, they share a great bond, even though she doesn't have one-on-one relationship with each and every one of them, but they are her diehard fans. Recently, she decided to do something huge for her fans. We all know that celebrities these days do not do anything for free. No matter how big or how huge your brand is, you all know that it's a great opportunity for any brand to work with some of these celebrities. Toyin Abraham has decided to do this to appreciate and acknowledge our fans for their full-time support all round. Doing this, she decided to work with some of our fans, push and help build their businesses. This is the kind of move and change you want to see in the industry. Although some celebrities go ahead to give some of their fans to advertise their brands under their comment section, but this time Toyin is taking it a step further by ensuring that she works closely with each and every one of them. Although she added some terms and conditions which, if not met by some of her fans, she probably won't work with them for the sake of integrity and for the sake of her career. She definitely wouldn't want to work with any brand that would tarnish her image, her brand, and her career. So therefore, she has added terms and conditions to working with her fans. Despite the terms and conditions, all of our fans, each and every one of them who have one businesses or the other, have all gone ahead to appreciate her effort for trying to even reach out and giving some of our fans the privilege to work with her. Most of them have all gone ahead to pray for her, and some are already putting out their DMs, their messages in the comment section and everywhere. Well, we all know that when it comes to Toyin Abraham and her fans, they stand by her fully. Here are some of the things to prove that Toyin's fans are truly crazy about her. Toyin is no doubt one of the most successful actresses in the industry, who also enjoys massive love, support and encouragement from her diehard fans, home and abroad. And they are called Toyin Titans, as mentioned earlier. They are always ready to take any bullet for Toyin. Oftentimes, Toyin doesn't need to respond to any critic on social media from some fans, colleagues, whoever comes for her. Her diehard fans are always available to fight for her. They don't hide the love they have for her or even compromise it for anything. Oftentimes, Toyin have had to send out warning to her fans on social media to stop fighting on her behalf, stop cursing her colleagues, and she will not be responsible for any threats whatsoever. They should stop fighting for her. It was also discovered that 60% of Toyin Abraham's fans consist of women all over the world who have consistently followed her journey in the movie industry, watched and listened to how she handled and responded to lots of challenges she went through and how she was able to make it to the very top through hard work and dedication. Well, according to City People, they were able to gather at least 25 reasons why Toyin Abraham fans are crazy about her. One of which is Toyin has been able to build her brand to a great level that her presence or appearance in movie alone gives such movie a very high profit value. Even if she's just going to appear in a few scenes, many will want to watch a movie just because of her appearance in the movie. And this is one of the reasons why she has attention of her fans and followers as she decides to work with them and their brand. Toyin, without any form of exaggeration, is one of the very best actresses in the industry. No doubt she's talented, she's skilled, and she interprets every role as if it's her last. She always puts in her best to every movie interpretation and makes it as real as possible, and you as a viewer will get the value for your money. Although some people have contrary opinions about this, after she released some of her movies recently, the Ghost and the Tout 2, Prophetess, among others, some people had to put out a warning saying she should break the stereotype and stop doing and repeating the same thing over and over again. Well, Toyin, who is always ready to learn, took heed to these advices and promised to do better. Toyin Abraham is among the few actresses that went through depression at a point in their career. Many fell in love with her, mainly because of the way she came out with her story, the many bad habits she went into and how she eventually came out of them. One of the events where she was called to speak to younger ones, she explained that at some point in her life, she was into drugs, codeine, weed, mentioned all this kind of drugs that people abuse lately. But then she had to change her circle of friends. She had to change a lot of things about herself, her mindset, and stop talking bad about people. And she realized that she became a better person. No wonder some of her fans just fell in love with her unconditionally. She's also one actress that keeps her fans abreast of things happening in her life. Every time she signs a great, huge deal that we all know that it's huge money for her, she doesn't hesitate to share it with her fans, and her fans always show her 100 support by patronizing the brand and making sure that the brand she's working with get value for their money. Toyin Abraham makes sure she relates with them freely on social media, so they already see it as being part of their entire life. And this explains why they often use the word "no Toyin Abraham slander will be accepted here." Toyin cannot do wrong in our eyes in different blogs where and when Toyin's name is being mentioned. This is so true. When the news of Toyin Abraham and her husband came out on social media saying they were having issues in their marriage, a lot of people went into prayer and fasting for the sake of this marriage to stay strong and stay glued. Well, Toyin Abraham and her management and team put out a notice out there that it is just false news. She doesn't have a problem in her family. She is with her husband and they are good. Eventually and subsequently, they kept sharing pictures of themselves as family, hanging out, and attending church programs together. She's also one of the most creative and skillful actresses in the industry. A lot of fans love Toyin Abraham mainly because of her creativity, especially in her movies. Toyin Abraham maintains a very cordial relationship with a lot of her colleagues in the industry and also influential women in the society. Her humility has paved way for her in the industry. She loves wholeheartedly, and most of her younger colleagues always testify to her kind nature in the industry. And speaking of being humble, Toyin Abraham has so many times been called out by senior colleagues that she doesn't hesitate to go down on her two knees to show respect to her elders. Besides her talent and success, Toyin also gives back to the society in whatever way she can. She was among the first set of celebrities who reached out to fans during the COVID-19 lockdown with foodstuffs and money. At a point, she empowered a good number of her followers, most often if there is a case of someone in desperate need on social media. Toyin is always quick to reach out to such person, especially stories reported about people in different blogs. She always assists such people, one of which is her friend and colleague Kemi Falabi. She has been singing songs and praises of Toyin Abraham that she did give her and showered her with a lot of cash for her health, finances. And speaking of supporting some of her fans, yes, she shared at one point pictures of her fans who she empowered, giving them sewing machine and several other tools to help them make ends meet. This and many more is the reason why Toyin Abraham fans die hard and go all hard for her anytime anyone tries to come for her. Well, she is working hand in hand with some of our fans and their brands, and we hope to see more of this. Guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.